Welcome back, everyone, to this game for whatever reason. We used to play Gold Rush. We honestly did, and I obviously thank the new follower over on Kick. Much appreciated. And of course, yeah, we're back in the gold fields for whatever Fargnargan reason that we decided to come back. I mean, someone said it was better now with the new DLCs, but I don't know. It still seems like the same glitchy crap that we used to have. And why do we have music playing all of a sudden? Didn't we turn that off? Sound. There. Okay, so we're back. This is not seasonal. This is just we're back playing the game for whatever reason. We are going to have just our normal stuff. Did I knock all the volume off? I thought it was just music. I don't know now. It just seems so hollow. Nope. Alright. I don't even know if I have it in park. That's fine. Everything is groovy. Obviously, since it's not reasonably seasonal, we have now just sort of back to old Uncle Arnold's. But apparently there's a new plot. We're going to find out. Obviously, this one, price per square foot is 60 feet or $60. Hey, very good, but that's all we can afford. So while we think of it, we're going to lease this one. We're going to be terrible miners at that one for a while. And then we can always... Who is banging? Anyways, we could also do Rivertown, Pine Valley, Nighthawk, which was a great one. And now there's Waterfall Valley. And there's a bunch of new equipment and stuff too. And that's why somebody said, oh, it's much better now than it used to be. We need a loan. And do 24 payments. Let's do 9. I have no money. I have no money. I have none. Not even a penny. I don't even have a dime. Right. So, from what I get from this is we can't even afford anything, actually. I can't afford anything remotely close. But I think if we can get a nugget, I think we'll be doing good. I think. I don't actually know. How much is this crap? What we got? 29. We need 4. So 30 times 4 is 120. Hog pen, no pump is 58. Yeah, fuck, we can do it. Add. Pump, no pump. Add. We can do it without... We can manage this. Add. Without any too much issues. 349. Yeah, don't show me this crap anymore. We can do this. We can do this with a shovel and a pail of water. I think. Yeah, I mean, it could be entirely a flop. Could you... Fuck off. Could you just do that? Thank you. You can go in the back of the truck. Just like that. I don't care. We're off to a good start here. Even... It is just as glitchy as I remember it. Okay, we'll throw that in there. So we'll see if we make it or bust. How about that? How about that be our main goal? If we bust, we won't play the game for, well, probably ever. But if we somehow miraculously pull this one out of our butt, now this says that I have gas in it, but do I? Not really sure. yeah, like I said, there's a whole pile of new equipment, but we better get out there and get going. There's even a new Frankenstein thing. There's even a giant excavator. Can I have traction? So yeah, we're gonna beetle out here. We're gonna go to Uncle Arnold's. We're going to play in the pit, see if we get like 5 ounces of gold. Smelt a small bar, sell it. Smelt a small bar, sell it, and see if we can actually make enough to do a thing. This game is still so freaking glitchy, and I mean, some people would say, "Oh, it's your computer." It's not the computer. Not when I can play everything else at max 4K and not have an issue. It's definitely the game. So yeah, we're gonna rough nut this. Rough nut. Yes, it's a rough nut. It's kind of like a walnut / hazelnut. I'm not really sure. There we go. I think I shut it off. I have a dog. I have a fucking dog. Can I put food? I have food. Can I put food? It appears that with the food, I can't do anything. I can't feed the dog. Okay. But we have a dog, apparently. I need a pail. And wash all that crap down here once I, do stuff. Some point in time, maybe I can afford a pump and stuff. Then we can, like, automate it and shit. But for right now, it's old-fashioned sluice runs. Okay, I'll need to, like, do this, like, manually. It's funny how I still remember the controls, though. That's the funny thing. Maybe I'll buy a mini excavator and clean this lot out. That might be something we do. That little pan actually takes quite a bit. I have not found a nugget. I'll just put this back in the river where it belongs with all the other buckets that flow downhill. I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure that ran out. And we're here loading this up again. I don't even know on hard, do you actually ever get nuggets? Maybe not. I don't know if we do. I came up here with a $5 in my pocket and it blew out the window when I got here, eh? I have no idea if anybody actually caught my $5. It's already full. You are losing pay dirt. Probably not. It's Uncle Arnold's claim. I don't know how much money was on Uncle Arnold's. Well, we've picked up like 15%. Oh, we're saving again randomly. We have not found a nugget. My sluice run. I think I'll be excited and happy if we actually got like maybe 5 cents. 5 cents? 5 ounces. Actually, I think I'm going to be freaking lucky if I get an ounce. There we go. Oh, bucket, my bucket. Can you let down your hair and wash my rock? Oh, preferably pick up the water and dump. Okay, we're at 28%. Well, like we are doing a thing. We'll do a full cleanup. This might take us a while, but we'll get there. Actually, like I said, I don't even know. Settings. Game. Autosave. 6 hours. We'll do an autosave every 6. That might make it easier. Show FPS. No. Unit clocks, imperial clock time, 24 hours. We'll do 12 time scale, Celsius. Gold nugget. That is disabled. So we don't have the big nuggets. Prompts, yes. Digger help, yeah, that's disabled. Mouse digging mode. Actually, I don't think we could do anything with that. Mouse digging mode, yes. Pressure, yes, yes, yes. Okay. So no, we don't get nuggets. We have to do everything the hard way. Makes it feel so real. I mean, we're full. I don't put that many shovelfuls in that damn thing. You never know. We might catch a big freaking ouncer hiding in the sluice run. Skadoosh. Alright. Only thing we're missing is like a wheelbarrow. I could fill up a wheelbarrow and dump it in there for all the time it takes. Well, we are at 38%. 38%. I almost, after this, want to do a quick cleanup just to see if I actually have 2 cents to rub together. I mean, I can't make a dime unless I have 2 cents. I don't know how much we'll actually have off this. I don't even know if the pail is... Oh, I mean, the pail looks dirty. This is only 40%. I know we're going to do a full cleanup. The bucket is full. Oh, no. But I'm just so curious if we even have anything. Right, I need water. So I just dumped the gold all over the floor. In the tent, preferably. Stupid. Bucket, I'll put it in the middle of the floor. This might be easier. Oh, I see 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we should be... Did they change the precision of this? Because this seems way worse than it was. That's 1/3 of an ounce. We got 0.1. 0.1. At this rate, it's going to take us a little while. Ha! I'll just put it at the bottom. That'll fix some stuff. Well, on the plus side, we are actually getting some gold. Is it much? No. Is it enough to pay for anything? No, not really. Why can't I pick? Why is it fucking like on a grid system? What is this garbage now? Holy crap, did they change the precision of this? It used to be fluid, and I know it's not my mouse. This is not my mouse doing this. This is the fucking game. Okay, let's slow it down a little bit with my mouse handling. Maybe my DPI is too much for the game. That's friggin' wild. Usually love really high DPI, but apparently not in this game. Come on. Let's get 3 of those little farkers up. Oh, they're not even big enough freaking nuggets for the other. Well, we got 0.3. I hope everyone loves the absolute brilliance of how long it's going to take us to get an ounce. Maybe, hopefully, gold is at least 1,000 per ounce. This would really suck if it wasn't. So, after all that, we managed to get 0.4. I mean, technically we got more than what Fred did, but not by much. Alright. Out of curiosity, what is gold sitting at? 12.20 an ounce. I got 151. That's not great. And I got to pay off about 1,000. That's the total loan amount. Despite I only got like $500, it's going to cost me 1,000. That's like, sweet, dude. Sweet. That's gonna go far. I love that. That's great. Sarcasm included. I'm stuck on the truck. So if I pay off the loan, does that mean I get like more of a loan? I almost feel like driving to town for 0.4 of an ounce. And I know I'm going to lose about half that, so it's 0.2 of an ounce. 0.2 of an ounce is basically like, I don't know. Less than $50. I mean, the game still screws you no matter what. Well, mats are running at 5%. That's going well. Meanwhile, everyone's got like 100 ounces to the name. There's me out here going, one shovel at a time. Just one shovel. One whole shovel. Oh. No, shovel. I might have. No, it's just a shovel. Somehow we got 10% in that last shovelful. You are empty. Where'd the water go? Didn't I fill it up? Well, at least we got some gold coming in. We'll do another cleanup here in a little bit, and we'll hopefully... Bucket is full. Fuck off, my bucket is not full. Alright, bucket. You, sir, are going over there. I feel like I'm sinking in a hole. Alright, make me that good gold. Oh, let's fill it up again. Nope. Preferably in the creek. There you go. Why does the bucket even have to exist when it's full of water? It has to be so freaking complicated. I know. But maybe, just maybe I might have 0.8 of an ounce after I'm done, right? Right? That's how that works? Yep. I should double it, my gold content, right? Well, this is basically close to what I did last time, but yeah, it's close enough. Maybe I just rent a mini excavator and just keep doing what I'm doing. Actually, I think the biggest thing would be, I filled it up. Where'd it go? That time, I know I filled it up. What the... Apparently, I have a holy bucket. Please tell me 50. No, it's not 50%. Okay. Maybe I said in the river last time it didn't fill it up. I don't know. One ounce being 1,200. It would be groovy. Or just live with the loan and just use the cash that I can conjure. I don't know how much a wave table is. Probably too much. Or magnetite separator. Although I'm not needing the magnetite that quick. Well, it would be nice if anything else I could sell it. Yep, 54%. This is more than we've done before. We'll do another cleanup here right away. That way we're not missing out when things shut down because we're not in town quick enough. Yeah, I know. I mean, I could even do this if it meant not having to shovel it, because all I had to do was use an excavator. Okay, these are 63% this time. Maybe I made $5. Or have a little bit more than 3 nuggets in here. Right, let's take this over. Let's give it a proper throwing. It'll be a proper thoroughfare. C3, C4. All right. I should pick that up with the tweezers. Oh, that's not good. When the bottle can pick it up, it's not that good. Yeah, like I'm really hoping my nuggets are... I mean, it's not great. Oh, I hate when the bottle comes out. Okay, well, I got 0.6. I was hoping for 0.8 as a total, but since we actually did run technically more on this cleanup than we did before, the bottle really kind of sucks. Oh man, all 4 of those were... Yep, last cleanup. So I won't even, after this cleanup, have a full ounce. Well, that's what we got. We're gonna go to town and see what we got anyways. Okay, I started your lumber wagon. I mean, we still have $150 to our name. Plus we got 0.8 of an ounce. Maybe $800 at the most. No, probably about 600 because we still have to pay for the freaking everything else. Not enough to do much. But maybe we might be close to running with the pump. If we're running with the pump, then we might actually not be able to turn the corner again because this truck sucks. But maybe, just possibly maybe, we can pull this one out of our ass. We will go shopping with the $400 that we have. Yeah, so let's drive like this. This might be better than inside cab. I mean, I love inside cab, but this might be just slightly better. Nope, still can't turn. Full on turning and you still can't do anything. Really? I wasn't even turning then. Alright, game is still a bit glitchy. Hi. I'm here for potentially smelting. I can sell gold by itself. And only make $400. But the smelting will cost me $82. And then, boy oh boy, we're gonna rack it in then. Better shut this damn thing off. I can't afford the fuel. Alright, well we know there's a letter around here. It should be right around here. We know there's another one over here. Oh, pardon me. Sneezy McSneeze here. Journals don't pay the bills. How's the time? Still gotta wait. I think this is probably going to be 0.6 of an ounce. All said and done. 0.5 is 600. 0.6 would be about 700. 0.6? 0.7? It ripped me off near as bad as I was expecting it to. I wasn't even near it. Alright, let's go sell our tiniest bar you ever saw. Okay. Stock is 1220. Not the greatest, but let's sell it. $9.79. Not enough to pay off the loan. But let's see. Let's see what we might be able to do. Probably not much with only $979. I mean, that's the first amount that we actually sold. So, promising there, but alright. First of all, we're just going to pick up all the stuff that we think we need. So I only need one of those, one of these, one of these. Oh, there is a smaller wash plant. There's a mini wash plant. Oh. Okay. I can't afford that right now. 29, 47. Nope, nope, nope. Small diesel. That we could probably do. And hog pan with pump. So hopefully what I'm thinking is now I can shovel away and go at it and go from there. $6.15, yeah. We can do $6.15. Then we'll have to spend another $60 in fuel. Just gonna put this right on here right now. Because to do it with the frickin' other thing, it takes time. This way, maybe what we can do is we can have 2 pails out there full of water and just shovel to our heart's content and go from there. Let's go below part of our load. And let's actually go fill up the pump because I didn't bring a jerry can, so we're just going to fill up the pump. Fill up part of the truck. We'll use it till it runs out of fuel. And then maybe that by then we can afford a little mini jobber somewhere. First things first, let's fill up the pump. See what this takes us. Not bad, 20 bucks, we can deal with that. This guy, let's put, we'll only put 5 gallons in it. I can't afford too much. It gets us over half. We're good on a half a tank. A little bit better than half a tank. I can do that. And I'm going to look at a little mini excavator to do the job for me because, well, I guarantee the mini excavator is going to cost more, way more, than what the little table is going to be. And I need a generator too to run the table. I have a magnetite separator. That would just be the frickin' wave table, which is important too. Like I said, I can get away with the magnetite separator for now, but or vice versa, I might need the magnetite separator. One thing about it though, since we have a hog pan, I can sell it for like 50 bucks. Maybe I'm lucky and get 50 bucks for it. Possibly. Like I said, I'm kind of hoping for that. Right, we are here. Let's get our shit. I don't care. I know how the shit works. I've played this game many times, and I still know your shit breaks. Alright, let's grab this. We're going to haul this down right now, even though it's 2:39 p.m. and it looks like it's going to... It's not sunny anymore. We're going to haul this down. We're going to sell it because we don't need it anymore. I got 25. I mean, I can buy it. Wow. It cost me over 100 and it got $25 back. I do believe there's a storm coming in. No matter, we gotta make money while the rain or shine. We gotta get going on this. The urgency is real. Let's get mining. There we go. We got potentially water there. Yep. I just need my pail. We'll do one pail at the moment, and then we'll clean it up, and then we'll probably do 2 pails at once. I think he takes 30% of our gold anyway, so we do kind of have to make a mile. I'm going to cheat a little bit here. We're going to put some dirt in this pan right away. Alright. Get the baby started. This would be a time when it doesn't. So our life now, we're just gonna shovel away. We did do a pretty good upgrade. It is going down pretty quick. But then again, we're already at 15-16%, so that's a huge increase because we don't have to keep putting water in it to drain her down while we keep shoving crap into it. So I mean, there we go. That's working. 23% already. Maybe if it's full, we might have 2, maybe 3 ounces. Better not kill my chickens before they hatch. I'll be lucky if I get an ounce. Well, this is where we're at when we had the first cleanup. Well, there's the map. I don't have anything on our gold map yet because I don't know. I don't know anything. And of course, there's no tally of what we've done this year, so I can't even sell pay dirt at this point. There's 40%. What was it the last time? 60% too? Maybe that little one, that little mini one, we could push in here with the excavator too and just clean this whole area out. I don't know if we could do it with anything else, but oh, we're still 49% full. I'm shoveling to beat hell here. We're gaining. But we are 55% done. Yeah, we're gaining. Look at that. We're actually gaining on the hog pan. There we go. 61. That's pretty freaking close, actually. That's not saying anything now. It's because it's drained out. Well, 65, 67. Basically, it's a % per shovel full. Again, not much, but we burned 88% fuel. This might be 100% cleanup, and then we go from there. Hopefully, then maybe we have a full ounce. But changing from a pump to a bucket is a good we'll see if this is a good indication of what we can actually frickin' do or not. Can I do something? Please. There we go. That's 82, 83, 84. We're almost at 90. So in basically 3 hours we did 2 cleanups, but 2 hours we're doing 1 cleanup. But the difference is those two cleanups weren't even 100%, where this one is the closest to 100% we've come yet. That should be about 99. That should be pretty close to 100. Okay, one more. You're losing gold. I doubt it. I mean, the mats look full. I can't... this fucking game is already starting to piss me off again. So we want to take bets on what we got. I don't want to jinx it, but I have the feeling that we're probably not even going to get an ounce. Unless those are really big frickin' nuggets. Well, there's more of them this time than there normally is, so. Try that this time. Ooh, 0.3 instead of 0.1. Okay, that sucked. One, 3, 4, 1, 7, 2. Well, we almost got 2 on the first one. And there is basically 5. Let's try that. Exactly 0.2. Wow. That was huge. Mm, 0.3. Can't click that one. All right, so no, we got one more after this one. So this might get me to 0.6. The other one might be only 0.8. The gold at Uncle Arnold's is not great. Four, 0.5, 0.56, 0.57, 0.597. Well, on the plus side, if I, well, mind you, the blacksmith is probably closed by now. I mean, we can't complain. We do have some gold. But I mean, I think so far, I'm going to have to actually write this down. Because we had 0.813. can I grab it? There we go. Alright. So that's it. I think that's it out of the pail. That's it out of the pail. Okay, well, I guess I do have paper around here. I've got papers from stuff. What's on the printer right now? That's junk. That's good. We can use that. That's actually an invoice. That's an invoice from stuff I need. Alright, so Gold Rush season. Maybe. Okay, first gold wave, 0.813. Second one is 0.793. Okay. I mean, we're going to kind of do this, I guess, properly, if anything else. So let's take a quick gander. That's 0.13 plus 793. We had 1 ounce, 6. So we're currently, this year so far, we're at 1.606. I mean, more money than I'm actually making right now, but yeah, 1.606. Well, one thing you can say is we don't have a lot of equipment breakdowns. We can't afford anything, but we don't have any equipment breakdowns. Okay, so we used 20%. Hang on, before I do that, let's fill it up again. What was my loan? Anybody remember it? Okay, let's quickly look. I'm sure it's not 292 a day. Loans. Daily payment $84. So total balance due, I guess 112. Yeah, we can deal with that. We don't have to go anywhere. We can just keep. Should have close to 5 cleanups, maybe 4. Oh my. Let's give her hell. We're basically only at like 10% of the mats again, so we'll have to do our own cleanups for a little bit yet. But at 0.75 or 795, that's basically equivocal. So full mat cleanup was basically equivocal to 90% last time we did it. I mean, it hasn't taken us very long to make the mats full. And that big beast, that would be for if we actually get a permanent place that we can mine, like one that we buy. I appear to be sinking in a hole. Bye, I'm going this way now. Like to set up a wash plant and everything else is going to cost me probably maybe 300,000. We're not there yet at all. So maybe the little mini plant and a mini excavator can do it. But we also need the wavetable. I think that's probably more important. Wavetable, power cord, and a generator. That might be one of the biggest things we need to do right now. And we know the wavetable's about 22. Power cord's probably about 80. And that generator is about 500. So we're looking at about $3,500. And even if I had everything, all my ducks in a row for what we spent already to where we are at, yeah, no, 1.6 doesn't cover much. That's basically $2,000. I mean, has it made our lives easier for what we quickly burned in town and did? Yes, it did. Well, we're at 63% already. I know it's terribly exciting to watch me shovel the dirt. But sooner or later, we're going to get it. We're going to branch out. We just got to haul ass while we can. And for whatever reason, if you guys are enjoying this, not entirely sure how you are, but I mean, if you do, make sure to smash that like and hit that subscribe button wherever you can. Both on YouTube and Kick's side. And thanks again for the new followers. Right at the start there. I feel like I've shoveled a yard. An ounce a yard, I guess. That's maybe what we do. We're getting close. We're almost full. And if it's not full usage, I might be able to get another freaking cleanup out of that pump over there before we go bust. I feel like we're close. Yeah, one more scoop. And it'll say, you're losing gold. The mats don't look anywhere near as dirty as what they were the last time. Which is kind of not a good sign. So let's go wash some gold, I guess. Well, that was poopy sounds. Well, it almost looks like there's more gold in this stuff. So we'll take the total off this one, and we'll figure out for the amounts that we mined this time. And we'll go from there. We're actually over an ounce. That's a good little nugget. Pretty decent one there. .2, 1.23. Actually, what do we got? Not very much. Alright, let's take a look. Not a good angle for the bottle. Can we change that? I hear a lot of wolves around. Is that good? I feel like we're getting more this time, though. If we hit the sweet spot or something. Because right now we're actually not doing too bad. What was the last cleanup? Last one we did? 0.793. Okay. So pretty much running on par. That's not good when the bottle comes out. Well, actually, I think we might have done more. Alright, let's put this back here. Let me do some calculations here. So we're at 1.673. So we're at 1.673. Minus the 0.793. We had 0.88 that time. That's actually a better cleanup. Giving us a total of, plus that by 1.606 is 2.486 as a total this year. Cool. Yeah, that's not too bad. Grand scheme of things, it's not too bad. We got a long ways to go to make any money, but we have officially made an ounce. Right. I guess at 62 I did alright, so that means I should fill this up again. Definitely not breaking the bank by any means. Okay, so should be able to give it hell. Time's wasting. Just enough time to scratch my eyeball. Oh, we're getting close to 20% already. Definitely not breaking the bank anytime quick. Oh, good news. The bucket's full. It's not even close. I keep shoveling the same spot and I keep getting dirt, so maybe this is the sweet spot. We did actually make almost 0.1 of an ounce more last time. Maybe I'm scraping bedrock right here. It's probably going to cost me $1,000 to hoof over a freaking little mini excavator. Oh, it's been a long day. Don't mind if I have a few drinks. Hang on a sec while I change a couple things. There was an update. Yeah, I did that. Oh, hang on. Netflix. Yeah. Netflix in the background decided to start up and go, you really want to do this shit, don't you? No. Not right now. Thanks, but no thanks. Like you, but not that much. I'm just checking everything out while I'm doing this stuff. And closing some tabs that I really don't need open. Oh, that's not too bad. Right. Still digging the same spot and it seems to still be finding dirt. good news. The bucket's full again. They fixed a few things. Broke some more. So if we get another full cleanup, what we want to say, is it going to be like 0.8 to 0.88? Be nice if it was like 0.9 or even 1, but let's be fully honest here, I doubt it. Good news, bucket's full again. So weird, I'm finding dirt right there. I don't know where it keeps coming from or going, but there's an endless supply of mysterious dirt right there. But again, because I'm digging at the bottom, maybe it's more gold? I don't know. And since we don't have the big nuggets or that, doing our surveying isn't going to necessarily pay big money. I think Uncle Arnold's is basically just a get us started area. Don't plan on doing a big wash plant. Don't plan on anything. Just try and just find a spot and go for it. I noticed there's a bobcat that has the little mini. I don't know how far it goes for samples, but that might be something to look at. I feel like the ground is still going down, but I'm not really sure. Good news, that bucket is full once again. 87, 88, 90. Was hoping for 90, but nope, not that lucky. Like really, where's the dirt coming from? I just keep shoveling the same spot. It's just endless. Is it coming from around it? Maybe? It almost seems like it. $94. I found the money pit. It's a never-ending money pit. It just keeps digging in the same spot. You're losing gold. I want to say I'm making gold because I haven't actually moved out of that spot. Okay, these mats actually look better. I mean, the last mats didn't look fucking great and they are actually better, so I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of freaking mystery in this stuff. I don't know. And I'll say the bucket's full again. Mats are cleaned anyways. It looks like, I mean, the pail looks good, but that could just be a misnomer. Don't want to be knocking off any of the gold out of the pan. I can't even pick the gold up. And because I have the totals last time, we can sort of roughly figure this out. $1.8. All right, so 1.6 to 1.8. So what was my total last time? Yeah, basically 1.6. So there's quite a bit of nuggets in this pan, so maybe. And one thing about it is I could add it up again too, as long as I can find these friggin' little nuggets. Guaranteed we should be over 2. Was that all? Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, roughly. Yeah, we had 1.673. I'm just going to write that down right on the edge. Starting point was 1.673. Okay. So right now, after 2 dumps, we're up 0.4. We have 2 more dumps left, right? Yeah. I'm gonna say 3 nuggets ain't very good. Maybe. I like how there's just a chunk rolling across the floor there. That's beautiful. Alright, so we're at 2.2. I want to say it got better, but I really don't know. This batch was not as good. I don't know if we're going to get much luckier than that. I think our pail is empty. Alright, let's do some math. Alright, so we had 1.673. So we'll go 2.398 minus 1.673. Nope, was not as good that time. The last one. So we had 2.398. So that is a 0.725. And totals. We've mined a total of 3.211 this year. That is not very much. Oh, this is going to be a tough season at this rate. Oh, and it's snowing. That's great. I can't actually pour it in there besides the point. Temperature-wise, it's still above, but not by much. I don't know. We should be fine. Maybe I might just pass the night away. Sleep for... It's 11 p.m. We should be fine. I may load this thing up for morning run time. Then we get to see how much we have. And how much they take away. I think it's like 60% he takes away. I can't remember. So we might not be left with much. And not considering we also had like a little bit beforehand too. Alright, it's all loaded up. Let's sleep for 6 hours. I have 1.4 left. So, worker salary not. Processed dirt, 6.57. They said gold earned was 3.23. And how close was mine? 3.211. I mean, we know that I'm a little bit more precise on it, but gold provisions for rent is almost an ounce and paid $84 on the loan. So really, I actually want to say we have 1.4 ounces that we effectively could just smelt and go, because I mean we'll get 1.1 ounces, so that'll be over 1,200. And then let's figure some stuff out. I want to take a closer look at that little baby one and see. Because I know the little baby one is for the little mini excavator. It would take us a while, but I mean, if that made us some extra cash, that's what we do. Especially in that little pit. or the other big thing is, do we go with a I was gonna say a mortgage pump, but that ain't right. Uh, basically go with a one of the not the separator, but either the wave table or the separator, and go from there. So even if I could sell some magnetite, that would hold us by a little bit, eh? So I mean. I won't be able to do any of that for a while. I can smelt all of it. And have $67 left over to my name. Woohoo! Best not spending all that in one place. Oh, that's going to take about more than 9 seconds, despite what it's saying. Love how the concrete has, like, space underneath it. Love the gantry crane. There's a bunch of broken shit in it. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Apparently one more. Lovely knocker on this thing though. In fact, that's a garage door opener on the other side. Alright, what do we get? Is it 1.1? 1.2. Ooh. Off to the bank and I'm stuck on nothing. Oop. I knew that was going to happen. It seemed to like magnetize me towards it. Well, let's sell this and see where we're at. We won't even like pay off the loan or anything like that yet. Let's figure out some math. 1214. That's not great. But we have $1,600 now. We still have 930. We might as well just let this run down. I mean, yeah, technically I need another loan, but it doesn't do me anything by paying it off at the moment. So we don't have a whole lot to go with. Now, see, the only thing is, if I pay off the loan, I might be able to get a bigger loan. If I get a bigger loan, then I could get bigger equipment and play more. But let's figure this out properly. Okay, so it moved everything down some, yeah. Mobile water tank, yeah. So that's a mobile wash plant, but here's the little mini guy. I'm kind of intrigued because it just runs off a little hose. There's where the bucket goes. Pulled by the truck. That's $1,000. That's $4,000 for the wave table. The generator's not that bad. It's only $366. And we'd only need power cord. Like, we can still continue to do the setup, but I don't know what to do. Let's go take a look at this little mini guy. I mean, if it was faster than, so it's $1,000 for the plant. We could run it off the little mobile thing by the looks of things. Let's take a look at this little guy. What would it cost? see it. You can buy the really big wash plant. Like, this thing is huge. So this is the frame for the Orange Beast, and this is the Orange Beast. And then you got this monster frickin' it's the feed conveyor for the Orange Beast. And then of course I would love to have this monster. This thing could move dirt. This is what I'm looking at. 7,000. So what does it cost to rent? $293. So if I hit rent, I might be able to place this right in the back area. What else claims are that? Okay, I'm just gonna order this right now. Yeah. What's it gonna cost me to move this? 400 bucks? Okay, it's only $293 a day to rent that little guy. I have an idea. I'm gonna see if I can just play with it and fill it up in the box, and then I'm going to go. I mean, if I have to clean out the gold manually for a bit, this way is still gonna be quicker. Should be a whole pile of new parts in here, right? Or are they still using the same parts for the bigger equipment? Must be. Alright, so there's no way I can afford this guy. No. Oh no. Nope. I mean, having $914 to my name ain't much, but we can work with this. Off to the gas plant. We'll fill up the jerry cans, that way we can run the pump a little bit longer if we have to. And we can fill up the little excavator. We will see, instead of digging out manually by hand, we'll use it and just see. Oh boy, I found a glitchy spot. These things actually don't take that much. More do you think? Wow, that was 80 bucks. Expensive fuel trip. 2 jerry cans and a little bit more fuel in the truck to make it back where we were. Well, almost 3/4 of a tank. That's pretty good. But I mean, those 2 jerry cans should hold us over for a bit. Okay. Out of beer again. All right. So, lucky enough, there's one right sitting beside me. It's still cold. My computer, well, the inside of my computer case is actually open, and if I set this right beside the frickin' AC unit that basically cools my CPU, the beer actually stays about 5 to 6 degrees. So, that's not bad. And you're going, man, if that thing's that cold, your room must be cold as ice. No, it's actually quite hot in here. You gotta remember, that AC pump is, even though it's keeping the CPU cold, she's pumping out the heat. Alright, so I'm kind of intrigued. I'm going to put one of these jerry cans in the little machine right away. Okay, so they told me how much Okay. Yeah, I know. Don't be telling me. This little machine holds a lot of fuel. I am not putting the other one in there. Screw that. Ain't doing it. The other one's for my pump. So let's try to do 2 or 3 cleanups here and see where we sit. Empty and full. It's gonna be a massive piss off if I can't drive this thing in here. I should be able to, right? Might take me a half hour to get there, but we'll work on it. Oh, she's a bit zippy. I don't remember all the freaking stuff. So yeah, bucket view is the only thing I really care about. And of course, shift switches it to operator mode. It is actually kind of zippy. Like, I mean, we're doing 5 miles an hour, which is way quicker than the big one does. You're lucky if it does 3 some days. All right. And in we go. Yep, same controls as I remember. It's not very big, but I mean, for what we're using, fucking dandy. Wash them rocks. Losing pay dirt. Let's wash her down. All right. All right. Basically, all I have to do now is just like wait for this thing. Yeah, move in a bit. Yep. That is way quicker. Way easier for me. I don't have to frickin' shovel anymore. This is great. It says I'm losing dirt, but I actually don't really honestly care. You're taking hard ground. Yeah, I know that. Trying to find that impossible dirt. It's going way quicker. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out the other pail. We're going to quickly basically fill it up. Like, we'll shut the pump off real quick. We'll fill it up. We'll see what it's like. And we'll go from there. This is way quicker. A little wiggle, little drop. She wasses. She wasses right up. Yeah. Boop. It's just, all it is a little wiggle and a little drop, and we're making it work. Yeah, I mean, it is way quicker. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Could you imagine what that little other wash plant does? I almost want to have it. Might require a generator, but we'll deal with this for right now. I'll go get that other pail while we're waiting for this. It is way quicker and easier. That might be it. Use pretty close to the same amount of fuel. Well, a little bit more efficient than I was doing. Now, out of shits and giggles. Now, let's... I don't even know. It looks like it's slightly colored, but does it actually dump onto here with stuff? It does, but it dumped all at once. We'll consider this one cleanup. Being that we have a clean site, it's going to be easy to figure it out. To me, that was way easier. So that's roughly figure. So we need another 1,500, so let's just see what this cleanup does. This was just the one mat, so I only expect like 1 or 2 nuggets. I said 1 or 2 nuggets. We have 5 in there. I mean, not really worth peanuts. More than I was expecting it to have, actually. That was a heavy frickin' pail. Okay, those must be bigger chunks then. Yeah, that one was. Oh. 1.5. Basically, that's what we got off those ones too. Yes, let's have it fall in there before we ever get started. That was a good ting. Fortunately, there's just not much there. And that wasn't even a 4 or 5 on that one. At least I got a couple colors there. Cool, at least I got 5. 6. That's it. Out of that washing. That was kind of sad. Only 0.6. And yes, I did see the page. Not that I'm collecting them, I just hate them blinking at me. But yeah, no, that was kind of sad, actually. I mean, it was quicker, like way quicker, more efficient. So let's say that one was 0.614. And that brings us 3.2. Our season gold weigh is 3.825. Worth $4,643. We'll do it this way. Cheaper in fuel on that one than this one. Well, she does gobble up the rock pretty good. Where the hell did it go? Well, she didn't go into the frickin' mat that time, that's for damn sure. That one didn't go far. Rad noises, man. That one didn't even go in either. Oh, good. Game's just as frickin' broken as it used to be. Apparently you have a very magic hotbox. There better be gold in this one. I'll just try it with the one pail again. I'll wash it and then maybe grab the 2, then we'll go to town. There we go. The full bucket I can do 1 lump at a time. It is a very slow process being on hard. This is a way quicker process though. just have to do a little bucket wiggle every once in a while just to feed it. Now, I'm assuming I need some sort of generator with the other one. I didn't see it. It saw the water. But something's got to make it turn, right? Oh, I have a phone call. I will be right back. And I'm back. Finally. A long phone call. Wasn't expecting that long a phone call, but it is what it is. So we'll be... I'm going to try to stream as long as I possibly can stay awake for. Which could be 5 minutes. I'm not really sure. But we'll play it by ear. Washing rocks, washing wash, washing wash, washing wath. As it progressively gets basically a bigger slur. At least it pauses when you hit the thing. Well, at least this thing wasn't too expensive to rent it per day. Oh, I better move over just a bit. There we go. It's already full, but you're losing dirt. It's fine. It's totally fine. Live with it. Another blob. Actually, I don't know. No, I guess. $39, $100. Already turned it off. Don't worry about it, and I'll fill this thing back up again. Alright, let's see here. I'll just put it all in this pail, and then we'll see if it makes any difference at all. Maybe it's just the machine, since we're... Oh, I need... Speaking of machine. Quit spending money. Quit spending the money that we do not have. Yes, swine contraption. Alright, let's get around here. Alright. Let's see if we're going back to town right away or not. I'd like to have another ounce. Looks pretty clean. Alright, let's see. Suck that one. Suck that one. Nice. There's a big nugget there. There we go. Okay, that was the first one. First of 4. That was pretty nice. That's not a bad nugget. That didn't add up to anything. There we go. That one was good. Well, at this point in time, we should have an ounce. There we go. We have a full ounce. Because that last cleanup... I mean, the last cleanup we did was not great. 0.6. So we're already at 0.4, basically. That's not bad. We can work with that. Okay, let's see if we can grab some of these. Really hoping for a way better clean out than this, but I'm still not complaining. There was another one in there. 1.2. Alright. That's not bad. We have at least the same amount of cleanup as what we did in the last one. So I think what we're going to do this time, because we're actually not far from it, is we're going to go into town. We're going to get this smelted up. And then I want to take a really good close look at that other mobile little guy and see where we sit. Okay, that was it. That's our cleanup. Let's do our math again. Let's do some math. Some math. 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 Alright, calculator. We have 1.408 minus the 0.614. We had a cleanup of 0.79. 0.794. Well, actually, sort of mid-range what we have been doing. And that was... it doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter. So that added up to 3.825. So our total season, we are working at 5.619. So that's neither here nor there, actually, but we're somewhere. Let's put you that way. I mean, having that little guy rented out and digging a little bit of pay dirt and whatnot, we got two good cleanups-ish. Good cleanups. I mean, we got 1.4. So maybe we might have about 1.2 again, so maybe it's around 1,500. So the big thing with this whole schmeagle, or whatever you want to call it, I want to see really close if I do need, or what I need for that. Because maybe the plant will work better than the other, and then I just have a pail that I quickly just run instead of the hog pan. We'll see what would end up being, which is quicker. Then we can sort of roughly go by that. It wasn't moving anymore, I swear. Gives me 139 to smelt. It's gonna take me a little while for that to smelt down. We don't have to check out, but that's an impossible sign. I don't know the goal totals for last season. 151,000. There is, other than Old Man Gaming, he is the only one that I remember from it. None of those guys are what I remember. Alright. Let's take a look at this thing. So we know it has a water plug in there. We got the pail there. Oh, a motor back here. Which we knew there was a motor. But I don't see a plug. Let's say the simplest wash plan systems, fully automated and mounted. Water consumption. Doesn't say power. Unless you fill it up itself. What is the... Digitube. Accessories, bank, important electricity, equipment store, other machinery. Maps. Trailers. Wash plants, water, workers. Nope, does not say anything about it. If it's just $1,000 for the trailer, and all I have to do is add fuel to it and connect water, that might be a good unit to have. 1209. I forgot to pick up the bar. I went straight to the bank without even question of anything. Still can't upgrade, of course. And we have a 1.2 bar. Now we can go to the bank and see what we can do. But yeah, no, that little thing is only about $1,000. I'd be willing to try it if it means just the quickly clean up those mats, finish up the hog pan, or just ignore it, plug it right in. There we go. Maybe we just have to put fuel in it. That would be wild. Like, yeah, I'm really wondering, because I mean, the rest of these, even these, you have power hookups and everything else. This guy, I don't see any of that. I see a water hose, but like even this guy, water and power consumption. This one, water, 15.9. So this thing put out 21. guess that's all we need then. And I can just go fill it up. It must be a fuel tank. So it's its own unit. Oh, call me intrigued. Its fuel's 100% right now. I think we just under a half tank, but I think we'll go haul this out and we're gonna see what this little baby can do. Maybe by 6, 7 o'clock we might have I don't know, 2-3 ounces. I don't know. All it literally needs is just a little water. So we can just keep playing around back in the back cut and go from there. This might be our answer. Possibly if I can make the corner. But it might be our answer. We're going to say it's our answer. We're going to try it anyways. I mean, the fuel says it's full, so. We just got to drive it back there now. One thing about it is now they've made it way wider, so you can actually get things in. Too close to the fence. Well, I got the truck in here. Where shall we go with it? Should we try to unhook it here? That was, let's say it needs to be level before turning on. Okay. Apparently we are good there. Because I'm stuck on everything trying to get the stupid truck out of here. Alright. It's good. So I can go here. And I should be able to go hoppity 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 beepity boppity boopity. What? Why did it unplug? Might have to move my machine. Like I said, this little frickin' thing beetles around pretty good. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Oh, this is way easier. I mean, the wash box was working pretty good, but We're at 10% of a pail. Now, one would think the concentrate off this should be a lot more than what the other stuff was. Apparently a deep hole. We're already at 30%. This might be our ticket item right here. This thing's running at 44. Oh yeah, there. The other one. We're at 50% of a pail. Okay. That actually is way quicker. Alright, I think I better get out of the unit here. Okay, bucket is full. Let's turn that off. And I gotta quickly take a look at something. You guys can hang out with me in the background. I just put the Be Right Back screen on, that's fine. Okay, I think I've figured it out. I'll have to send my sister the dressing. The biggest issue that we're having is logistics. Trying to figure it out. Guess we're having it here and then we're having it there. Holy crap. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is the answer. I mean, this is way better than what we had before. I don't know what this is going to equate to, if anything. Well, I haven't got all the nuggets, so we're already over 0.2. Okay, so, oops, hate the fact that I have to do it like this. We got 0.4 of an ounce just on the first wash. Remember, we got 4 washes to do. 1 nugget, 2 nugget, 3 nugget, 4. Okay, this is working way better. That was a very big chunk there, but still something. That's 0.68. That's 0.7. I can deal with cleanups like this. Oh, I did it again. Get so excited about how much gold I'm actually making. This already, I can guarantee, is our... Let's look at one more. Is our best cleanup. By far. By far, this is the best one. I've never had an ounce cleanup. This is wild. I have one more pan to do. This was a way better cleanup. 3, and then all of a sudden like 12. That's a lot of puff bottle ones. That's the fullest bottle I think I've ever seen. So we got 1.7. Okay, math time. I need a special button with the sound going. Math time, math time, math time. Okay, so that last cleanup. Oh yeah, this was a fresh one, wasn't it? This was a complete fresh. Because we had just smelted everything and we just brought it in. Okay, so this is 1.716. And this gets our gold totals up from 4.619 plus 1.716. All of a sudden, we're sitting at 6,335 for a season total. shit, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, I need the pail back. Oh crap, I forgot to turn the pump off. Okay, looks like we gotta fill it up because I'm an idiot. Tank is refilled. Tank is refilled. We're not putting any in that one. We are not doing that. But yeah, that's wild. That gets our gold numbers up dramatically. We might actually be able to survive. I think what I'll do is one more of these, and then we'll go to sleep for the night, knowing that we did pretty damn good. It's not quite Tony's trommel, but this little bastard will gobble through some pretty good amount of ground real quick. Can I actually pick that up? There we go. This little thing actually does pretty decent. Yeah, about 18% in there. By the time I get back, it's about 9. And then about 14, but we're at 50% already. But shit, yeah. %60 already. The biggest scary part to this whole thing now is we've burned through a good chunk of this little tiny starter area. We're gonna have to go venture forth pretty soon, and it's kind of scary because I don't really have the funds to do that. I'm already at 90%. No, shit me. Yeah, I'm at 70% already. That was a nice bucket, 20%. I think these are regular frickin' teeth on this thing too. %90 too. This thing's sitting at a quarter tank. We're gonna need more fuel pretty soon, but I mean, we keep finding numbers like this. It's not gonna take long to start thinking about buying other things. This actually, I don't know, might be the last cleanup we do. Needing to wash this stuff by hand. This time we're actually going to shut it off. Definitely pretty decent gold concentrate. How did dumb curiosity. Can you actually just dump the bucket in here? No. Okay. Still decent cleanup. I did write down how much is. Yeah, 1.716. Okay, so I can figure that out. 1.8. We officially have 2 ounces of gold. Okay, do that, do that. Oh, there we go. .3. 2.4. Well, 2.379. 2.423. Lots of numbers there. 2.5. Guess I'll have one more, yep. Poof, all of them just all of a sudden turned into gold. Well, I bet the other parts of the rocks and stuff that are left here is basically just magnetite. .279, 2.9. We still got one more. Overall, still not a bad way. That's 2. Patoosh. We're over 3. I don't think we're going to get to 3.1 or 1.7 because I was going to go, that'd be about 3. 3.4. Came friggin' close though. That's not bad ways. I mean, it kind of is, but math time. Okay, what do we got? We got 3.3. So that's off of the total. We got 3.375 minus 1.716. Not quite as good, but still 659. So that brings our total to 6.335 7. We're at 7 ounces, 994 for the season so far. And at the current rate of gold, what we last saw was 1209. So we've made 9,664.74 in basically 2 days. I wish I could do that in real life. Well, she's 6 o'clock at night. Let's go for dawn the next day. So we processed 20 yards of dirt, quite a bit more. We earned 4.78 as a daytime. That's not bad. Provisions, 1 ounce 43. Money spent on machinery was 293 and paid 84 for the loan. So I think we go to town. We smelt our gold. And we maybe potentially think about what we can do next. I mean, we're at about 1.6 ounces, something like that. So 1.6. Well, I mean, we're not quite knocking back that that high end amounts here. We're not doing like 2 to 3 grand here. Yeah, maybe 2 grand. Because 1.2 is getting us about 1,500. Alright, get past the fence. Definitely gonna need fuel sometime soon here. $192 to smelt it. What did it say? 14. Oh, okay. Currently, this still won't be enough to get me a trailer. But let's go down to the fuel station and fill up the jerry can in the back. We'll dump another full jerry can into the machine. I mean, we could probably still mine out another 2 to 3 fill ups out of that before we're completely toast. $80 again. We only have 322, so I mean, if we went full, 212. Okay, we're down to 110, but the truck is full, and our jerry can is full, so we're borderline bankrupt again. But truck's full, jerry can's full. We have a sweet bar coming to us. We're gonna have some cash, not much, but some. I was impressed that small machines weren't very expensive to bring out. Alright, 1.7. That is the biggest bar this season we've produced. She ain't a very big bar, but she'll sure go a long ways. No, maybe not, but We really actually kind of need to know. Stock wise, it's actually up again. It's 12.12, so now is a good time to sell. Not that I have much choice. It's 2,200. We do need to find a more suitable home. Or find more options. This thing would be way too expensive. Yeah, $3,600 a day. Yeah, we can't afford that. $2,600 a day is not a friggin' option. Mini machines, Orange Beast. So it's $7,500 for a little excavator. Front end loader's $12,000. $405 for a daily rent. With smaller, cheaper drill, you can get straight into the rich spot seeking. It's what I need. $405. Mini drilling machine. I can still afford everything as it is. So that's about $693 plus the $85. So we're basically sitting at about $490 and then $85 for the loans, so $570. So if we didn't spend any more today, the $1,400 would cover everything that we did, which should be fine. Okie dokie. That's the little jobber there. Let's go out and find some gold. Maybe find a place that we can. And it's only 7 a.m. So I mean, we have all day to basically play around with this thing, and then we can. We can actually go find where the good stuff is. I don't think it's going to be anywhere close to the bottom. We're going to test a couple spots at the bottom anyways. Somebody else was drilling in this spot. We've not done this one. Yeah, it looks like there's been quite a few little test drills going on here. So if I go tab with the gold map, Uncle Arnold's, that's 16 ounces right there. 32 for that one. And there's like no top layer whatsoever to this. So I mean, what we're seeing for the gold map, we're at 57. I really want to say this whole little corner for the little jobber is what we're going to dig out, because there's no top layer whatsoever, so we don't have to worry about even running it. We can just dig down and go. I'm going to go straight across here. $81, $80. It only goes down 4 meters. I don't know if that little guy can dig down 4 meters, but we could try it. What we got to lose? Like, I mean, in a grand scheme of things, that's pretty crap. But compared to what I'm working with, I don't know if I can get 82 ounces out of it, but I'm willing to fucking try. Straight up, it's all about 80s. I'm not even going to look at the other part. Stuff at the bottom is fine. I'm going to go straight across the claim here. Oh, we found some good stuff. This is way quicker than using the bulldozer. This thing's zippy too. We're into good ground all the way. I mean, they're not 5 meters, not that deep either. That's pretty damn sweet. Thinking we might actually want to come over here to start with. Well, the problem is there's no water. Almost want to touch 39, 40, 41, and 42 real quick. Yeah, we're back out of it, but hey, thanks for that. I think we're actually on decent ground right now. This works way better as a drilling rig than the other one. It's not very deep too. That's sweet. Hang on, I gotta look now. Ah, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I have to hit the be right back screen to do it. But I do appreciate the follow-up. Thanks for that. Where'd the machine sound go? I hit the parking brake, the machine sound went off. So we don't need to hear it. Okay, so this one right next to it is not good. It's the one right beside it. It's not that great either. It's only 2 meters, mind you. I guess anywhere right around 43 here is probably alright it by itself anyways. 93, which is right out here. Oh, that's good. I might use this little guy to do my drill samples, but for right now, I think the biggest thing is we need to focus on a move. The problem being where I'm going to move that little thing to is going to be the biggest issue. I would love to keep this thing, but if it comes down to it for the end of the day, we're going to have to return it, because I'm not going to pay $400 for a machine that I may or may not need. But yes, I think more so we need to move the wash plant. I mean, this in here is not bad ground, but I'm running out of it. Yeah, right. I need to. How the fuck am I gonna do this? Casually, I think. So I also need to unplug it. So I can go about 98 feet on that, huh? And yeah, I'm still going to use the same machine. Can I stop hitting the same spots over and over again? I should be able to drag it out. It's not very big. Unless, of course, I get stuck in the bush. Bush is the thing that'll get me stopped up. Because this thing doesn't require power. I'm thinking actually, let's just park it right here and we'll go from there. I know my truck is still running. I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. I'm going to see how far that hose goes. That way I can sort of maybe gauge if the hose runs that far, what I can maybe do with it, if that makes any sense. Although what I could do, and this is kind of a sort of crass idea, is I move this to wherever the other hose lines up. I know, crass idea. How far does this go? $164 out of 164. So does that mean I can? Oh, about there. I mean, let's be honest. That actually did pretty good. Right, now that other hose. I don't think we'll make it to the other one. I don't think so. the fact that it made it as far as it did. Yeah, no. Oh, well, it says another 10 feet. Another 5 feet? Oh, that's it. Alright. To town. That's still not bad. Made it quite far. So, before we determine exactly where we want to go, I think we basically dig out a section, test it, like test the ground on it, and then we see how much we can actually make off of it, and then we go from there. Because I mean, if we can effectively get, I don't know, even a cleanup like 5 or 10 ounces, I'd be happy. I'd be golden. I don't know if that ground can produce that, or how efficient that unit is. But again, I'm kind of willing to try it out. We're doing so well too. Any crashing anything else to this point? But no. Oh, that's where I crash. Yeah, I know what I need. Probably cheaper. Buy 2 just in case. So what else do I have back here? But that would be the other little thing. Cool. I missed the light post this time. I had to go around it the wrong way, but I did miss it. So, let's get back there and let's just see. Again, I have no idea how this is going to work. No concept really of what the difference of the starter ground is versus actual ground. It says it's only 80 ounces, but 80 ounces for like 3 to 4 meter depth isn't that bad. I mean, yeah, okay, it's 0.3 ounce per meter depth. So yards run probably is going to be like 20 or 30 per 5 ounces. To me, that's still better than what the other one is. Well, I parked it myself into a hole, so that's good. Yeah, I don't care. I know how it works. Alright, now I just need... Right. Now, I need that pail, or a pail, the pail, e-pail. Oh, I can jam underneath it and then see what we can do. I know I did get another connector, but if I can clean up some of this stuff and So build underneath it, we should be good. I'll bring the machine up. I will throw a jerry can in it. Not that matters much. And then we shall see what it does. I mean, even in reverse, this thing does alright. Like 5 kilometers an hour to beetle around like this, not bad. Okay, we have water. Might clean up this corner a little bit here. Yep, taking hard ground, but that's alright. %34 already, huh? Spin it about. More hard ground, but remember, this is sort of the worst gold for the cut. And I actually don't care if it is bad gold. Simply because I don't have the equipment or the efficiency to do the good gold. So if I clean up these edges and whatnot, and I get like 4 or 5 ounces, yeah, it sucks. But when I'm working with production such as this, well, shit, that ain't half baggy. I'm already 45%. And just look at this. I'm cleaning up this whole friggin' edge. We could strip mine this whole cut. I can't see there being actually that much in this stuff, but we're gonna see. Okay, what are we sitting at? 91. That will fill it up. Pretty sure. Or I'm going to say it is. Yeah, it's good enough. I'll turn this off. And then we'll do a gold weigh. Well, 11 a.m. anyways, but let's... I know I'm close to out of freaking fuel with this thing anyways, so let's stick another jerry can in it. I mean, it goes up, but oops, I need the pail. But a jerry can in that does not actually mount to much. Well, let's see what this does. Five ounces of gold would go a long way, to be honest. Well, there's a chunk, 2 chunk, 3 chunk, 4 chunk, 5 chunk, Yeah. That's not good. Off that edge. We'll rotate this just a little bit more, but I'm not seeing anything. I was hoping for at least 2 ounces. I was joking about 5 ounces, but I mean, this is pretty shit material. On the plus side, because we can harvest it so quickly, oops, we're not actually doing too bad, because just a quick little test again. Oh, nothing there. Well, we won't be going back to town for cleanup right now. We'll be lucky to get 5. Oh, we did get 5. I guess it's not as bad as I was making it out as. It's basically like what our hog pans were doing the starter. Which means we have a little bit more work ahead of us. But grand scheme of things, we can work with this because we're just cleaning up the edge anyways. We might as well. And I didn't test that very far edge. Guess we really can't complain. We still got 0.7. So gold weigh, the final one for the night. We got 0.7. 0.701, which is actually better than some of our other ways that we had doing the hog pan. So 0.701. 0.701 plus 7.994. Our season total is 8.695. That's not bad. We made 8 ounces, almost 9 ounces tonight, which, I mean, at the current rate in the game was 12.14. We made 10,555 in basically 2 days. It's not bad. We got a not too bad little setup and whatnot, so yeah, it's not bad. But anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you guys are new here, been around for a while, just not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, both on YouTube and on Kick. And of course on the YouTube side, it's below the video and the house girl in the bottom right corner. Some say he spends way too much time out by the fire, to the point where he's basically a marshmallow and he basically doesn't do anything anymore. But, I mean, if you do see him out by a fire pit somewhere along the lines, smack him upside the head and push that button. Then also flip it over to the Kick side, hit the follow and subscribe over there as well. We have lots of goodies in the description below, so make sure to check them out, and we'll see everyone